Morning, students. My name is Gopal Krishna, your social studies teacher. In your previous classes, we already discussed much information about the Earth. Once again, we recall that for that already we know the planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. But in your previous classes, you discussed, we are already discussed Pluto is also one planet. But in recent years, which is omitted from the planet list because it have not having the characteristics whatever a planet have. So that is omitted from the planet list. So now we have only 8 planets. Among those 8 planets, only Earth is suitable for the living beings. That means air and water available only on the Earth. That's why the Earth is called as watery planet. So today we shall discuss about the Earth. Once again, we observe the Earth which is in a round shape, that is spherical shape, like a ball. That's why we will call a globe is the model of the Earth. You clearly observe the globe. Most of the portion of the area, that means 3/4 of the area, that is 71% of area occupied by the blue color, that is water, and remaining 29% of area occupied by the land mass. So we see these water bodies. In some places we say observe huge water bodies. The salt water bodies which extends thousands of kilometers and connects with each other. Those water bodies are called as ocean. That means a big salt water body extends thousands of kilometers is known as a ocean. There are 4 oceans. Number 1, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. So there are 4 oceans. Pacific Ocean is the biggest one, and Arctic Ocean is the smallest one. Here in your previous classes, that is up to 5th class, you must learn 5th ocean also, that is Antarctic Ocean. But this Antarctic Ocean is nothing but a part of Pacific, Atlantic and Indian Oceans. That's why we will consider only there are 4 oceans. So, land mass, you take land mass, there will be a big area of land which is separated by the big ocean, big water bodies is called as continent. There are 7 continents. They are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. Antarctica is a continent which is surrounded by the snow throughout the year. There is not possible to live any living beings. Asia is the biggest continent. Our country, India, is also located in this continent. And Australia is the smallest continent. And another thing, in these continents, every continent have a desert except Europe. Europe, which is not have any deserts. Remaining all continents have deserts. So we observe the earth clearly. There will be some countries surrounded water on all sides, and some countries surrounded water on some sides and landmass on other side. So there will be two kinds of landmasses are there: peninsula, island. So what is a peninsula? Peninsula means a land which is surrounded by water on three sides water, and the fourth side with a landmass is called as peninsula. For example, India. We take India, we have three sides, ocean and seas. For example, in the east, we have Bay of Bengal. In the west, we have Arabian Sea. In the south, we have Indian Ocean. But on the north side, we will have Himalayan mountains, a land area. That's why it is called as peninsula. What is an island? A piece of land which is surrounded by water on all four sides. That means four directions. That is called as an island. That means east, west, north and south. On four sides, which is having water. On that type of land are called an island. For example, Sri Lanka, which is located in the Indian Ocean. So all four sides there will be Indian Ocean. So that is called an island. And we will see, already we know that the earth is a spherical shape. And you observe the earth, there will be some imaginary lines. We will find out in the middle of the globe there will be a line on horizontally which cuts globe into two halves. The place between the middle line to upwards, that is called northern hemisphere. And the place between the middle to south, lowerwards, that is southern hemisphere. The line which is passes through the middle of the globe horizontally is called as 0° latitude. The imaginary lines passes through the globe horizontally is called as latitudes. The biggest latitude and middle latitude is called as equator. At the same time, the imaginary lines which pass through the north pole to south pole on vertically, those lines are called latitudes. We have here 181 latitudes are there. 0 degree latitude and 90 degrees north latitudes and 90 degrees south latitudes. Total latitudes are 181 and we have 360 latitudes. So the important latitudes are 23.5 degree north latitude. 23.5 degree north latitude is called as the Tropic of Cancer. And same way 23.5 degree south latitude, which is called as Tropic of Capricorn. So here 66.5 degree north latitude is called as Arctic Circle. In the same way, 66.5 degree south latitude is called as Antarctic Circle. The 90 degree point here, 90 degree point on north side is called as the North Pole. Here 90 degree south latitude is called as South Pole. And in latitudes we take the middle 0 degree latitude, that is called as Greenwich latitude and also international dateline. So this side 180 latitudes, eastern latitudes are there. This side 180 latitudes, that means west latitudes are there, west side latitudes. So there are 360 latitudes. 360 latitudes are there. So once again we recall that the earth is a watery planet. It is occupied by the continents and oceans. 71% of surface occupied by the water and 29% occupied by the land mass. So today's homework is how many oceans are there? What are they? Second one, how many continents are there? What are they? And third one is, what is a peninsula? Fourth one, what is an island?